You're the messenger, save my cat. Let me ask you what you want, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck's sake. Paying your bill online. Busy. If that works. Shall we do carai? Let's see. HT. This thing is so dumb. Oh my god. Oh, okay. I see. I get it now. I have to do some type of stupid ass email thing and whatever. Oh Lord, have mercy. Hey Steven, how you doing? Hey Philomena, how you doing? You want a general? Okay, Steven, no problem. I got Steven first and then Philomena next. Well, Steven, in general, I get you could be arguing with some women, maybe one woman, maybe two women. Um, if I were you, I would not argue with these women because they're just, gonna aggravate you and argue with you. There could be some like them harassing you or annoying you, making you feel stuck. Um, a lot of jealousy and stuff all around. You might be like arguing with them about something that pertains to you. Um, it could be one woman or it could be two women here that um, could be arguing with you or being or coming towards you in a bad way to argue with you about something. Could be arguing about money, could be arguing about problems, being preoccupied about money, like trying to find a common, ground on things. Um, these people may be coming to you for money, and you're gonna be like, I ain't got no damn money for you, women, and could be arguing with them back and forth. Could be siblings, could be just like people you know. These two women are gonna be a pain in your ass. That's for sure. One of them are very selfish, and the other one's vengeful. But they both. It could be just one person with two different types of attitudes. But try not to argue with these people, these two women, and go about your business. Because if you start to argue with them more and more, it's gonna get worse and worse. Like it could end up being like, you end up might be able to like file harassment against them or something, or vice versa. So don't let them rile you up because they're gonna try and argue with you so much that in order for you to like almost hit them. I hope not, but don't touch them. But they're very argumentative and annoying. Oh, hey Tanya. Yeah, I'm doing good. I had a good day today so far. Very productive. Did what I had to do. I went to work for my client this morning. Done some things I needed to do. Done some shopping. Went to go visit my mom. Make sure she's okay. Got some fresh fish today. Good to go. I'm on here for a bit. I'm not gonna be on here too long. Oh, money owed? Yeah. Well, they might be arguing with you about it, so be careful with them. They're annoying. So whatever to do with money is gonna be bad. So be careful. Philomena, you can ask your question when you're ready. Best thing to do, Stephen, is avoid them if you can. I mean, if you owe them money, you might not be able to avoid them. So it all depends. Hmm. All right, so this person, Danny, they show up in the reading here, King of Wands. So this person seems like a honest and true. They have true intentions, and they want to be friendly, and they want to get to know you. They want a new friendship, a new relationship. They're looking for a new relationship. They're looking to be friends. They're looking to start something new. Um, looks like their past they were dealing with like anxiety and doubts and uncertainty with people and things like that. They felt embarrassed about how their life was, but now I feel like they're getting themselves on track. Now, this person like is could be very smart or educated. They're definitely a person that wants like, to be a father and to get married and things like that. King of Wands is a person that devotes themselves to the person that they love. So that's a good thing. Sagittarius is King of Wands. So I would say their intentions for you is good. They want to try something new with you or get to know you and be in a relationship or be friends first, obviously. But right now, I feel like they're going through a cycle where they're trying to save every dollar they can. They're very, when it comes to money, they might be selfish. They might be like, look, I'm not giving you no damn money. But you don't have that problem anyway. You're not there for the money anyway, so you'd be all right in that aspect. But maybe someone took him to the cleaners. Like maybe his last girlfriend or ex-wife or something like that. They took him for everything he has. Or maybe he had to pay up, or maybe he's paying child support or something like that. But I do see him like struggling to pay bills and to like make ends meet. But he's doing it, but he's like embarrassed that he got himself to this position. But as far as his true feelings and intentions for you, he definitely wants to start something with you and get to know you and possibly have a relationship with you. So that's his intentions and feelings. He feels like you want the same, so but he doesn't want to like tell you about his personal life too much because he might scare you away with, because sometimes when a guy tells a woman that they're, struggling financially, the woman don't want him because most women are gold digging, chicks that want money. But in your case, you're good. You don't have to worry about that. Yeah. But I do see he's very good at what he does. Yeah. Tanya wants somebody with life insurance. So yeah, seems like a good guy though, Philomena. Seems like a nice guy. Seems like he has his shit together. He's just, if he's not, he might be struggling financially, like to pay a debt off or like, pay something off, that type of thing. Yeah, exactly. Medical insurance, life insurance, and mutual funds, or else you can't have Tanya. So guys, watch out for Tanya, okay? Then tomorrow she'll say she wants a maintenance man and no D. She ain't sure. So yeah, Phil, I mean, it looks good. Looks like he's got good intentions and wants to have something with you. So that's good. I'm glad. Shall see. That's a beautiful day here. It's been so nice. It rained this morning for like 25 minutes or so. And after that, it cleared right out. And it's been fine ever since. It's been nice. Weather's been really good. I got a lot done that I needed to get done. Oh, it's good. I just said, let me come on here for a bit and see how everybody's doing. Yeah, most of them do, Steven. The ones that I know do, but there's a few chicks that I know that don't even need nobody's money. They have their own. So those are the chicks that I like that don't go after a man for their money and shit. I should go after a woman for her damn money. Why not? Pay me. Pay me, damn it. Pay me, sweetheart. Let's have, give me that movie. Some of them do, some of them don't. I mean, guys do it too. If a guy knows a woman's got money, the woman will give him money and use him to no end. So it's kind of annoying. Unfortunately, money is a big part of a relationship to a lot of people. I'd rather have a poor woman, to be honest. If she's poor, not poor, but like, you know what I mean? Like she has enough for herself and doesn't want Louis Vuitton and Victoria's Secret and just wears Walmart shit or something like that. That's perfect for me. That means our expectations ain't high. Now, if you get one of those materialistic chicks that want all the above and want me to pay for it, there's gonna have to be some compromising going on for that type of shit. You might not like the compromise, so the only ones that will compromise are the hoods, because they don't care. They'll give you anything you want to get what they want. But I want a simple woman. No makeup, no fake eyelashes, no fake tits, no fake ass, no fake nails. Uh, None of that shit. I want real McCoy. That's a good thing. Yeah, 50-50, I wish. That'd be nice. That'd be great. That would be great. It's not that easy sometimes. Yeah, well, I wouldn't say it's never 50-50, but it can be. But it can be to a certain time, and then sometimes it's got to be more, right? Because of the way life is, right? So for instance, if somebody gets sick and they can't work anymore, then the other person has to do everything, right? So it's no longer 50-50. But you can put in 50% doing other things. You see what I'm saying? So that's where the 50-50 gets broken. But it can start that way and end that way, and it can end up being 50-50 in certain categories. So I would never say never, but it never stays that way, I would say. Hey Gala, how you doing? You're from New Zealand. It's nighttime there, right? Or something. Actually, no, it's not nighttime, it's morning, early morning. And you guys are like in the future. Yeah, exactly. I wish you luck too, bro. The way this world is with these women, they be crazy as fuck. 9:40 a.m. Saturday. Dang. Shit. That's pretty cool. It's weird how everybody's in different places, different times. You're already in the next day. I'm still trying to catch you up. It's a crazy world we live in. Everybody's in different times, and it's 4:42 here. Yep, and the seasons flipped too. Yeah, we're about to go into winter. You guys are going into summer. I think something like that. It's crazy how things are like that. So crazy. I think it's cool though. I think it's cool that we have that in the world. It's pretty cool. I don't see why you're not, The world is a place where a lot of things are so different here, there, everywhere, time zones, places, prices, hoes, people. It's all different. Oh hey Teresa, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. I'm doing good. I just came from my mom's house, making sure she's okay. All's good. I'm just here for a bit, just chilling. Such a beautiful day here. It's so nice. It's so nice and cool. No wind. Sun's out. My mom's doing okay. I got her some groceries and stuff that she needed. She's making a soup tonight for herself. I'm gonna have fish tonight. I got some fresh fish from a old friend of mine. He was on the side of the road selling fish, and I was like, let me stop here and see if he's got some snapper. So I pulled over. He's like, hey, I haven't seen you forever. How you doing, man? I was like, I'm good, bro. I said, look, you got what I want or what? He goes, of course. He goes, I got 2 bags left. I said, I'll take 2 bags of snapper. I said, I'll take both of them off your hand. He's like, all right, cool. So I took some out when I got home and I'm defrosting it now and I'll probably eat it in a couple hours. 60s there? Yeah, it's Actually, let me check the temperature right now. I think it was 72 or 73 or something like that here. Um, right now it's 72, and tonight it's going to be 66. So that's nice. That's beautiful. It's supposed to rain here on Sunday and Monday. But tonight the low is going to be 66, and right now it's 72. And the humidity is 69. So it's not that bad. It's pretty good outside. I went to work this morning to the retrograde is definitely in effect, but you know how people you can't really say those type of retrograde things to, they won't believe it. Especially if it's a person that don't really, is not really religious or don't really believe in God type of stuff. So you guys want to hear this funny ass shit? So my main client, he uh he's he called me last night in the evening. He's like, "Hey Mark, look, I got a problem with my pool pump, and there was a guy here, and the guy is my friend. I know who he is." And he's like, "Oh, you put a meter," and he said that it was like he thinks it's getting a little bit too much power. And I'm like, "Well, that's not right because I said it doesn't matter what type of power goes to the pump. The pump is electronically going to take in whatever it wants. So it doesn't matter." He goes, "Oh, well, I need you to come and check it." I said, "Well, if the pump is getting power, it's nothing to do with me. You got to get the guy to program it." "Oh, well, he was here and hey, Rudy, how you doing?" "He was here and he couldn't figure it out and he checked it all and he says, he just unplugged it." And I said, "Well, that's good that it's unplugged because now it's going to reset the computer that's in the actual pump." I said, he goes, "Okay, well, can you come here tomorrow at 9:30?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll be there." And I already knew deep down inside it was nothing I'm gonna do. It's gonna be fine when I get there. I knew it. Because it's the retrograde. And he's gonna do dumb shit and then everything's gonna be fine. And I always like, tell people whatever I touch turns to gold, right? Or whenever I touch something it's fixed. So they laugh at me when I tell people that shit, right? So then so then I get there and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah, 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 and we was talking for a bit. And then I said, "Okay, I'll plug in the pump." So he says, "You're not going to test it?" I said, "I don't have to." I said, "Look, I literally just did this whole electrical new last year. So there's nothing wrong with this. I know it's not me." So then I plugged it in and the pump comes on and I set it and boom, it was working. He was like, "What did you do?" I said, "I just plugged it in." I said, "I told you. There's nothing to do with the electrical. It's the pump. The pump has to get reset. You have to unplug it for a while so it like sets up. Like it's just like a computer. When you shut it down, you leave it off for a little while, and then you unplug it and you plug it back in, and then it resets everything. Gives it time to like um, they call it like to deactivate or like to It's another word for it, but whatever. Okay, Teresa, have a good day. You fixing lunch, Rudy? Oh, good. Hi, Austin. Be a good boy. Santa Claus is coming. So anyway, so then the pool guy comes, my friend. He's like, "Hey, Mark, how you doing? Did you get it working?" I say, "Yeah, all I did was plug it in." He goes, "What do you mean? I was here yesterday for about half an hour trying to get this damn thing to work." I said, "Well, I know you work on these things all the time, but see how you had it unplugged for a long period of time? That's what you got to do. You got to unplug it for a while, and then it kicks back in because it's all computerized. So you like bring the system back in, like you reset the system by unplugging it." And I said, "Yeah, next time, if you don't want to wait, what you do is you unplug it, and then you can plug it back in a different outlet or something, or you can actually like just plug it in and then press certain buttons and reset it." He goes, "Oh, I did that and it didn't work." I said, "Well, that's why when you unplugged it for a long period of time, it kicked back in because it needed to be like reset by it being off so it can deactivate itself. You didn't give it enough time." And he goes, "Damn it, man. I so you came here for nothing." I said, "Nah, that's cool. I get paid to think." So then I looked at my client. He starts laughing at me. He goes, well, I want you to take this big ass light I have here to the dump on your way home. And I say, yeah, sure, I'll take it for you. So then we all left and the pump was fine. And I was like, retrograde for you. Retrograde would do shit like that. But those pumps, I have the same pump at home for my pool. And sometimes you just gotta leave it alone for a while. And then it resets itself because it has to deactivate itself and then reactivate itself. Because it's all computerized, right? So sometimes like it I can't remember the name what they used to say it is, but anyway, yeah. So I was right about it. And they all looked at me like this fucker. So I was like, yeah, you just paid me to come here and do the same shit I told you over the phone. It's nothing to do with me. The electrical works. I guarantee it's nothing to do with me. He thought he was gonna be like, oh, it could be this, it could be no, no, no. When I touch shit and fix and I put brand new shit in, ain't nothing wrong with the shit I put in. I guarantee you. My work's guaranteed for life. You ain't never gonna call me back and tell me I fucked up some shit. Hell no. Ain't nobody ever done that to me. Cause they know I do my shit properly. I make sure everything is. I'm very like I overcheck my work to make sure, especially electrical, cause that shit burns down. That's on me. So, and I pray. When I finish a job, I pray and say, please God, please Spirit, don't let this shit catch on fire. Don't let my work get fucked up. I don't need no bad name. You know, be good to me, please. And they always are. They always make sure I'm good. So he was probably pissed that he had to pay me to come up there. Well, at least I took some trash away for him, so he was happy. But I swear I talk to hear myself all the time. I tell people, look, it's nothing to do with the electrical. If the pump comes on, it's something to do with the pump. And it was. It was the pump. Pump had to get reset properly. But no, nobody listens to Mark. Same thing on here. Nobody listens to me. They just hear me and look at my mouth move. They listen, but nobody hears me. Or they hear and they don't listen. But it's all good though. At least the pump's working now. And he hasn't called me to tell me otherwise. So obviously it's working fine now. Because if it wasn't working, he'd call me back. Hey Mark, I need you to check that thing again. It's gotta be the electrical. Come on, man. You know me all these years, and I've never come back and fixed anything that I've put in. Come on, bro. Don't be trying to get me, you know. You can't get me. I'm him. I fix shit for life. Come on, man. But yeah, that was cool though. At least I got to I ended up going to a grocery store that's up there by where he lives. Because he lives like about 25 minutes away from me. He lives at the other end of the island. So there's a shop there that I really like, but I'm not gonna go drive all the way up there. But when I go to his house and I work, I say I gotta go to that shop. So it's a nice grocery store. It's old, but they fixed it all up and it's all brand new now. And their produce section is immaculate. So they had like some fresh cabbage there, so I got some for me and my mom so we can have it on Sunday. And got some other stuff, coffee roll and some other shit that I got. Some pizza pockets that my nephew wanted that only has it at that damn shop. So yeah, I went there, got what I had to get. And then I came down the road and went to the dump. Then I went to visit my mom for an hour and a half. Hung out with her for a bit, talked some shit. I bring her some. I don't know if you guys eat chestnuts. There's like these little the brown little chestnuts, and then my mom boils them, and then she eats them. They're pretty good. I don't really like them that much, but I'll eat them. But I'm not really a fan of them. So she said that she wants those. Now's the time for them, right before Thanksgiving. So I got her like a bag of 20. She's like, this is too much. And I'm like, it's fine, mom. And then she wanted me to pay her phone bill online because she doesn't want to go to the place anymore. So she gave me her phone bill, so I have to like create an account now so I can pay for it online from now on. And then I got some fresh fish on my way home because the guy was selling fish on the side of the road, and now I got it in my defrosting in my my sink, and then I'm gonna marinate it in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna have that for lunch. Good to go. Then I'll be back on here later, hang out with you guys for a bit. Yeah, it's been an eventful, progressive day. All good things. Nothing was wrong with the pump, so I didn't have to work too long and solve any bullshit. And it was good. I just fed Diamond just now. She's out there eating her food. I'm on here. Everything's good. Good to go. Life is good. Life is good. Rudy, how you feeling? I know you say you're fixing up some lunch. Hope you're feeling better now. Let's create an account. Damn crew. You heard the crew just now? Mark, Mark. There's been a lot of crews around here. Ever since I've been living here, it's like pure crews. Oh shit. That's not gonna work. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not gonna work. Let me see something. See if I get a text message for this code. I gotta create an account for my mom. I didn't get one, so I guess it's not gonna work because I don't have an account with these people. Nope. Maybe it's an email thing, I guess. Um, let me see if this works. Fuck's sake. Why is it doing that? Please validate your email address. I'm trying to, but you idiots won't let me. Oh, here we go. Your email has been already activated. Okay, so why won't you, like, let me deal with it, yeah? Dumbass. Oh, Lord have mercy. This thing is so annoying. Doesn't want to activate. It just doesn't even want to go. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's definitely the retrograde. This shit doesn't want me to click on it. Oh boy. Why me? Please validate your email. Click here. I just did. I just did. I did already. Okay, so now what? Now that I've validated my email. Good Lord have mercy. Okay. So. Oh. Okay, maybe I have to do email and password. Let me see if that works. Yay, it worked. At least I think it did. Oh my god, it's going crazy. It's definitely the retrograde. This thing's going nuts. It's going nuts. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Click here if there's no redirect. Oh my god. That's why I call this place Digitrash. It's not Digicel. It's Digitrash. That's why I never ever been here. Yeah, it's going crazy. It must be something wrong with the the website, I guess. What a piece of shit. Yeah. Well, after all, it is Friday, so it's like crazy idiot day. Everybody's probably trying to pay their bill online. Me first, me first, me first. Let me see. Maybe I can try this one. Let's see if this works. This is why I don't like to. This is one of the main reasons I don't like to pay bills through like a website. I'd rather do it on my what you call it. Invalid username or password. How? Oh boy. This has got to be the shittiest website in Bermuda's history. I'll just come back to it later. This thing is a piece of shit. This is why I'm so glad I never ever. Everybody's like, yeah, go to Digicel. Digitrash. They're still the same they were 10 years ago when I was with them for like a very brief time. They conned me into going with them, and then they end up being the trashiest fucking place ever, and they still are because their fucking website don't even work. Fucking joke. What a joke. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just going click, 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 click. It's going crazy. Yep. Oh well. I'll leave it alone. I'll come back to it. I don't have to pay for it until the 30th, so I'll try it again later on tonight and then tomorrow, and then if I can get it. If I can, I'll just go down there. I'll just tell my mom I'll do it when I get a chance. That's why I don't like that place. A fucking joke. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go do some things. I'm gonna go marinate my fish for dinner, prepare everything I need to prep, and I'll be back later. I might be back in like maybe an hour and a half or an hour, something like that. I'll be back and forth here and there, everywhere. All right, Gala, you too. Enjoy your day. I know you're just starting your day. Enjoy your day. I'm gonna go sort out some shit and then go check on Diamond and go do some other stuff. All right, I'll be back later. Ciao.